You got your boy Boss Billa, aka Jay Reed, to those of y'all who know me as such. If you got ears, you've been keeping up with this Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef. Specifically, though, they have dropped 3 songs each that's mainstream, if you'll call it that. I know they drop more, but it's 3 and 3 really. And I really want to focus on Meet the Grams, the song that Kendrick Lamar dropped about Drake and his family. Specifically, I want to talk about the very first verse. So if you heard it, in the very first verse, Kendrick Lamar set this song up as if he was talking to Drake's son, Adonis. And he's reflecting on the fact that he says Drake isn't a good role model and that he's going to step in and be like a mentor to Adonis. And then he begins to coach Adonis on a situation that happened to Drake allegedly. So supposedly some years back between 2008 and 2010, one of T.I.'s homies named Cap supposedly in a theater urinated on Drake's leg. Say he pissed on him. Now, if he did, I don't know, but that's what everybody says. And Kendrick Lamar brings that up in the song. And he tells Adonis, either you die right there or you shoot the man in the head. So you got to think about this. This is like really, really powerful because Kendrick Lamar is acting as if he's the mentor to Adonis. And this is something that Adonis will have to live with for the rest of his life. He'll be able to hear this when he grows up and make his own opinion about it. But at the end of the day, this song will be in the universe, on the internet, for eternity, ever and ever. And I had previously said that Drake couldn't come back from Meet the Grams. And in my opinion, when Drake dropped his most recent song, I forget what it's called. In my opinion, it really didn't do much. It could have been better, but pretty much Drake was just saying he doesn't want to do it anymore. He did throw out some heat like he normally does, but he said he doesn't want to do it anymore. And it's called Part 6 to something. I can't even remember what it's called. Nonetheless, I say that even though Drake did drop push-ups, I think he won that round. And I also think he won the round when he dropped Family Matters. He lost the round when he dropped whatever song it was, and Kendrick Lamar dropped Not Like Us, and he dropped the other song that addressed Adonis. Drake is going to be really emotional about this one, as he is in the most recent song he dropped. And he shows his hand. But I really think that this song that Kendrick Lamar dropped, Meet the Grams, is going to go down in hip-hop history as one of the greatest diss songs ever made, specifically because of the angles he chose to write the song. He addressed Adonis, addressed Drake's mother, Drake's baby mama. He addressed everybody specifically and directly. And it was strange, but it was powerful, and it was something that is not normally done. It was a different way of producing a diss song. So Drake did what he had to do. He came back, but I really do feel like it got out of control on Not Like Us. It's not a proud moment for Kendrick Lamar. I know he took it extremely far. He started making these allegations, which I won't even get into. And I don't think you should make those allegations against another man if you have absolutely no proof and you can't show it. But he did it, and that's a cardinal sin in my opinion. But other than that, I actually think the songs that Kendrick Lamar dropped could have been better. Euphoria was not great. 616 in LA or whatever it's called, that wasn't great. But the knockout punch, in my opinion, came when he dropped Meet the Grams. So if this was like a boxing match, I would say that was a TKO, and that's what won the match, right, or the total match right there. Some people will say Drake had 2 out of 3 rounds, and I would agree with that. So if we're talking round for round, Drake won. But if we're talking about overall and we're counting knockout punches, that TKO came, in my opinion, like I said, when Kendrick Lamar addressed Adonis. But anyway, that's just my 2 cents. That's my opinion. You got your boy Boss Billa, a.k.a. Jay Reed, Jay Billa, to those of y'all who know me as such.